Allah is teaching us how to be good human beings.
那么阿拉也告诉我们要怎么样去做好的人类。
And Allah already gave us the rules, give us the method, give us the policy.
阿拉给我们一些规定，还有一些原则。
What I have to do is to follow it and study.
我要做的呢，就是去遵守，然后还要去研究。
Not study then follow.
不是说研究之后再去遵守。
Follow while studying.
我们先遵守，然后呢，同时要去研究。
Because I cannot feel it if I don't test it.
因为我如果没有去尝试的话，我没有办法去感受它。
So this is the way.
所以这就是我们要做的方法。
So why, when we are working in a company, or why, when we are living in a country, we follow the policy very well?
为什么我们在某一家公司工作，或者是到了一个国家，我们都会遵守当地的一些规定，非常的服从。
Or when we are students in the school, at school or university, we follow all the rules and policy.
或者是我们在学校读书的时候，都是遵守校规。
Why don't we discuss and argue and object?
为什么我们不会去跟学校讨论说这个规定那个规定？为什么不会去拒绝学校的校规？
Because we are afraid to be fired, to be kicked out, or to lose something.
因为我们很害怕会被开除，可能会怕被踢出去，很怕我们会丧失掉、损失掉某些东西。
Then how about Allah?
那对于阿拉呢，又是怎么样？
We are not afraid when we discuss, or when we argue, or when we don't follow. We are not afraid that we will be kicked out.
当我们要去跟阿拉争论阿拉的一些规定的时候，或者是我们不想要去服从阿拉的一些规定的时候，难道我们不会害怕说自己会被阿拉开除，被阿拉踢出他的天堂吗？
We are not afraid to be punished.
我们不害怕受到阿拉的惩罚吗？
We are not afraid not to get the blessing from Allah.
我们不害怕得到阿拉的祝福吗？
So we have again and again, we have to make Allah our first priority.
所以说，再一次的重申，我们要把阿拉放在我们人生的首要之位。
Now, because the rules of halal is from Allah,
因为这个关于这个清真食品，就是说这个教法的这些食物呢，是来自于这规定是来自于阿拉的。
so for us as Muslims, we believe that it is the best method of eating and drinking.
所以，身为穆斯林的话，我们是深信这些规定，这个清真的这些规定呢，对我们来讲是最好的一个方式。
And for non-Muslims, they are most welcome to discuss with us about our halal system.
那对于非穆斯林来讲的话，其实我们都很欢迎说，可以跟我们来去讨论关于伊斯兰清真食品的一些规定。
And inshallah, they will be satisfied and they will be happy with our system.
那么就是如果阿拉意的话，也愿意的话，那么他们就是能够去对于这个清真的这样的一个规定呢，会能够让他们感到满意。
And they will not be bothered. It is not difficult to follow this kind of eating.
要去遵守这个清真食品的一些规定的话，事实上并不会很麻烦，其实是很容易的。
I am not against anyone again,
我要再讲一次，我没有要去攻击任何人。
but if there is any country that is not a Muslim country and it is difficult to find halal food, it is because of we Muslims, not because of the system of Islam.
如果说在某一个非穆斯林国家，在这个地方呢很难找得到清真食品的话，并不是这个国家的问题，而是我们穆斯林自己本身的问题。
Again, I'm not against anyone,
我再次重申，我没有抨击任何人。
but if there is such a problem in any non-Muslim country, it is either because the Muslims in charge of this are lazy or they don't know how to work on this.
那么，如果在一个非穆斯林国家很难找到清真食品的话，有两种可能，有可能呢就是负责的人可能就是没有很积极的去推动，但有另外一种可能就是说不知道如何去推动，
Or they don't care.
或者是说他们并不是很在乎要让这个国家的清真的这个食品供应变得很方便。
Because actually, it is very easy to make halal in everywhere, no matter it is a Muslim country or not.
因为不管是不是穆斯林国家的话，要推动清真食品其实并不是很困难的。
So this is only an advice to all Muslims who can help in this. They must help because the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says,
就是我们要让所有的穆斯林就是了解到，就是说我们应该要尽量就是尽己之力，能够去让这个清真的这个食品能够很容易取得。
as long as Muslims are helping each others, Allah is helping them.
只要穆斯林是彼此互相的帮助的话，那么阿拉就会给他们帮助。
And there is another hadith.
那么有另外一个神学讲到。
Once one of the companions was walking on the way, on the road. He found one branch of a tree.
有一个圣人弟子走在路上，发现上面有一个树枝。
That branch is coming on the road.
那这个树枝呢是在这个路上。
So that companion said, "I will remove this branch because it is hurting other Muslims on the way."
那么这个圣人弟子呢，他就说我要把这个就是已经有长到路上的这个树枝把它折掉，因为它会影响到穆斯林的走动。
So Allah says, this is hadith from the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Allah says, to this person, you remove bad thing from the way of the Muslims. I will open a way for you to paradise.
那么这是在这一则圣训里面，阿拉跟这个圣人弟子就是讲说，你呢把这个路上的这个伸出来这个会挡路的枝干，把它取走，把它折掉，然后让自己的路好走。那么会不会让你上天堂的路好走？
So imagine if you can help Muslims to find the halal food everywhere.
那我们可以想象，如果我们可以帮助穆斯林在世界各地都能够很容易的得到清真食品的话
Imagine how big thing is it for Muslims.
那么对穆斯林来讲，这是一个多么大的一件事情。
And Allah doesn't accept anyone to do favor for him.
那么阿拉呢，绝不会允许任何人来做工。
You do something for the sake of Allah, Allah will reward you according to His ability, not yours.
我们为阿拉做的任何事情，阿拉会根据他的能力给我们回馈，给我们回赐。
So, as a conclusion, we should appreciate the rules of Allah.
所以呢，结论就是我们必须要去珍惜阿拉的一个规定。
When someone big, a human being who is big, comes to you and give you an advice,
如果有一个位高权重的一个人跑过来跟你一些建议，
this means that you are special to this person, right?
表示说你对于这个位高权重的人来讲是一个很特别的人，他才会来跑跟你建议。
So you should be happy and you should appreciate this thing.
感到高兴，而且非常珍惜这样的机会。
Imagine that Allah, the Creator, is giving you the advice.
那么我们想象一下，如果说阿拉万事万物的造物主，他在给我们建议的话，
Then see how special are we to Allah.
那我们对阿拉来讲是多么特别。
So we should appreciate it, right?
所以我们是不是应该要去珍惜这样的机会？
When that big or rich person come and give you an advice, how you appreciate it?
当一个位高权重的人跑来给你一些建议的时候，你会怎么样去珍惜他的这个建议？
What is the best way of appreciation?
要珍惜的最好的方式是什么？
It is to follow the advice.
就是去听从他的建议。
Otherwise, this means if you don't follow the advice, this means that you disrespect this person.
否则的话，如果这个位高权重的人跑来跟我们建议，但是我们却没有听从他的建议的话，那是不是代表着我们并不尊重这个位高权重的人？
So it means either you are telling him that you don't know, so your advice is not accepted,
我们 人呢，要么就是代表的是说，你根本就不懂，你比我还不懂，所以我才不听你的建议。
Or as if you are telling him that I know better than you, so I will follow my ways, not your way.
那另外一种呢，就是可能就是意思就是说我比你还要好，所以呢，我不用听你的建议，我的方式更好。
Or it means that you are telling him it is not your business.
或者是的意思，也许是你不听从他建议的这个代表含义，也许就是说这个不关你的事，你不用来跟我建议。
So imagine we have all of those advices from Allah.
所以我们要想象，阿拉给我们那么多的建议。
If we are not taking them, this means that we are telling Allah one of those three things.
那如果我们没有听从阿拉的这个忠告，这样的建议的话，那就是代表的是我们心里有刚其中一种想法。
And Allah will leave us now.
那么阿拉现在呢，可能就先不管我们。
Or Allah may leave us now, may not.
阿拉有可能现在不管我们，也有可能会管我们。
But for sure on Judgment Day, Allah will not leave us.
但是在审判日的话，肯定阿拉绝对不会不管，就是肯定不会放过我们。
Now we consider it advice.
我们现在是把它当作是一种忠告，一种建议。
And we should follow it.
我们要去听从这样的忠告。
In order not to be one of those three things.
才不会就是触犯刚讲的这三种其中一种可能。
But on Judgment Day, Allah will not ask us about this as an advice.
到审判日的时候，阿拉不会把这个当作是一个忠告而已。
On Judgment Day, Allah will ask us about this as orders, why we didn't follow the orders.
阿拉到时候在审判日的话，它是这个呢，是当是命令，是指示，是命令，必须要遵从的，不是只有忠告而已。
And remember, on Judgment Day, the result, either hell or paradise, no between.
那么要记得，在审判日的话，不是天堂就是地狱，没有中间地带。
On Judgment Day, you cannot say that, okay, I don't want to go to paradise, no problem, but I don't want to go to hell. Let me be on the street. There is no street, either hell or paradise.
审判日我们不能说我不要上天堂，我也不要下地狱，我在路上就好。但事实上，审判日我们要知道，只有天堂和地狱，没有其他的地方。
So remember, we said once, everyone has beige in his hand.
我们要记得，每个人的手都有我们手写的这个页数。
And everyone is responsible of filling this page.
那么每个人呢，都对于这本书的每一页所写的东西呢，都有责任。
So you fill the page the way you like, either good or bad.
所以你要在你的生命之书的每一页写下好的东西或是不好的东西，是在于你自己。
And in fact, hell and paradise is not something for prizes and punishments only.
那事实上，天堂跟地狱不是只有奖赏跟惩罚而已。
It is also encouragement.
那也是一种鼓励。
Depends on the character of everyone.
根据个人的个性。
There is a boy.
有一个小男孩。
If you want him to do something, you tell him, I promise you, if you do this, I will give you some candies.
有一个男孩，就是如果你要他做某样东西，你一定要跟他讲说，你做了之后，我就给你糖果。
So he will do it.
他才会去做。
There is another boy.
有另外一个孩子。
If you tell him, if you don't do this, I will beat you.
那你要跟，如果另外一个孩子的话，你必须要跟他说，如果你不做这件事情，我就要打你。
So he will do it.
这样他才会去做。
In order not to be beaten.
才会被打。
The one who is afraid of being beaten
他被打的这个
is not interested in your candy.
他对你的糖果没有兴趣。
And the one who wants the candy is not afraid of being beaten.
他想要吃糖的这个孩子，他不会不怕被打。
So you choose the encouragement you want according to your character.
所以我们是根据自己的一个个性的话，来去选择我们要哪一种。